everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain how to implement string handling functions using switch case. So these two are my header files hash include stdio.h, which is used to recognize all my printf and scanf statements in my program. And this is a header file which is used to recognize all my string handling functions which I am using in my program. So this is my main function. So here I am declaring two arrays of type character because I want to take the strings here. So we don't have any string keyword is available in your C program. So we all know string is nothing but it's a collection of characters. So you can take a string by declaring the character array. So now string 1, string 2 are my two strings. So which is capability to store maximum of 25 characters. So here I declare one variable choice, which I prompt the user to enter his interest to find any one of the string handling function. And this is my character pointer and my pointer name is P. So which later I am using in my option extracting the string from a given string. So this is my while loop. So I will run this loop until the condition will becomes fail. So because I have a multiple options in my menu list. So now user can give his choice until he is trying to exit from himself, okay, or herself. So now these are the printf statements I want to display on my screen. So that is the list of string manipulation operations, and it will show the dotted lines after that heading. And I'll give the choices to the user. The first option is for finding the string length, and second is for finding the string concatenation, third is for comparing two strings, and the 4 is for copying two strings, and fifth operation is reverse of a string, and sixth one is extracting the given string. And when the user enters 7, then it will exit from the while loop. So now I'm asking the user for his choice. So by simply using this printf and scanf statements. So enter your choice in between 1 to 7 because I implemented 7 cases here. And then by scanf statement I just read his choice. And after that I pass this variable to my switch case. Depends on a choice, the switch case will switches to that particular case. Suppose the user entered a choice as 5. So now it will take switch of 5 and then it will switch to case 5. So in case 1, I'm trying to implement my operation finding string length. So for that simply we can use strlen function, which is available in your string handling functions. So which is used to find the length of a string. So here I am asking the user enter a string because I need to find the length of that string. So before finding the length I just read that string by using my scanf statement, and after that the length of a string is, so in my printf statement itself I just call my function string length of string 1. So now it will print the length of the string which is of type integer, because always the length it will be integer. In case 2, I'm trying to implement finding the string concatenation. So I'm implementing string concatenation operation in my case 2. So for concatenating the strings, at least I need two strings, right? So concatenation is nothing but after the first string we have to add the second string at the end of the first string. So now I will ask the user enter two strings. So by using scanf statement I just read string 1 and string 2, and I simply using strcat, which is a string cat function, and I'm passing two strings here, string 1 comma string 2. So now the content of string 2 is concatenated to string 1 and the result is at string 1. So now I'm trying to print the concatenated string is percentile s because it will return the string and that value is available at string 1. So in case 3, I'm trying to implement comparing of two strings. So for that also I need two strings. So for that I'm prompting the user for entering two strings. By using scanf statement I read string 1 and string 2. And after that I want to check whether the two strings are equal or not. So simply I am using strcmp, string comparison function. So there I am passing two strings, string 1 and string 2, and I will check whether both are same or not. So now string 1, string 2, if both are same, then it will return the result as 0. If condition is true, then the statement under this if is executed. Simply it will print the given two strings are equal. If the condition fail, that two strings are not equal, then it will print the given two strings are not equal. So in case 4, I am trying to copy the contents of one string to another string. That is simply a copying operation. So for that I am using strcpy, which is a function available in my string handling functions. So which is used to copy the content of one string to another string. So I am asking the user for entering two strings. See here, because I want to copy string 1 to string 2. So for that I am asking user for entering the first string. So I'll read that string by using my scanf statement, and after that, before copying the string, so I will print what is my string 1, and after copying the string, so I try to print my string 2. Right? So now you can observe that string 1, string 2 both will consisting the same content. So in case 5, I am trying to implement reverse of a string operation. So for that I need only one string. So I am using my printf and scanf statement. I try to read the string in string 1. So before reversing the string, I just print my string 1, and after that I am applying my string handling function strrev. So strrev is a function which is used to reverse the string. So now I am passing string 1 to my function. So it will reverse the string which is given by the user. After reversing the string is also available in string 1 only. So I am trying to print that. So in case 6, I am trying to implement extracting the substring from a given string. So now the user can enter one string. So from that string, I want to find I'm asking the user for a part of the string. So if they entered, then I'll try to find out whether that part of the string is available in a given string or not. For that, simply I'm using str function, which is available in my string handling function. So see here, extracting substring from a given string. This is my heading, and after that I'm asking the user enter the string, and I read the string into string 1, and after that enter the substring to extract, because after reading my string I want to take the substring also to find whether that is available in that string or not. So for that I am using this statement. By scanf I read the second string also, and this is my character pointer. So here I am using str function. So there I am passing string 1 and string 2. So now it will find whether the string 2 is available in string 1 or not. If it is available, then it will return the remaining string, means the part where it find the first occurrence, and that entire string it will be kept in this character pointer. So if p is nothing but if the substring is found in your given string, then this condition will become true. So simply it will print string found, and the first occurrence of string percentile s in percentile s, that is nothing but it will return string 1 in string 2 is the remaining the part of string it will display by this specifier. So there we have to pass string 2 string 1, because we need to find out this substring from this string, and the remaining part of the string is this one. In else case, means if that string is not found, so then simply you can print string is not found. And for case 7, I want to exit from my loop, because it repeatedly gives you a menu to choose your choice. So I'll try to execute this program for all the cases. See here the list of string manipulation operations. So these are the list of strings manipulation operations which I am trying to implement. So in case 1, so now case 1 is finding the string length. So now here I am given a string hello world. So this is my string. So I just click on enter. So it will show me like the length of the string is 10, and again it will show me the menu, right? So do you want to exit from this menu? Simply you can give the option as 7, right? So I want to execute all my operations whether they are executed or not. So I'll give case 2 now. So for finding second is finding string concatenation. For that I need to give two strings. So here I am given one string is Gauri, and another string. See, you have to give a space so that it will take two strings. Like I'll give the second is Devi. So now it will concatenate, and after that my expected output is Gauri Devi. See here. So there is no space between. So it will be concatenated two strings, and this is your answer. And again it will prompt you. It will gives you a menu. So again I choose my choice as 3. So now it will enter two strings. It will ask me. So I'll give you Devi and Gauri. So now see, what is your third operation? So it is comparison. So I'll give two strings, Devi and Gauri. So these are two different strings. So that's why the given two strings are not equal, it will print. If you give string 1, string 2, both are same, then it will print like the given two strings are equal. And after that again it will show me the list. So I'll choose 4. And the fourth one is copying of two strings. So here I need to give only one string. So I'll give an Devi. So see, so it will print me like enter a string is Devi. And after copying the string 1 to string 2, the string 2 is Devi. Right? And then see here, I'll give my choice as 5 now. So now it will reverse the given string. So now I'll give you a string as Devi. So now it will reverse. And after reversing my string, that string is IVED. So it will give me for extracting the string. So I'll give you Kakinada. So now it will ask me the substring. So I will give Nada, NAD. So now see, the string is found because NAD is available in Kakinada. So the first occurrence of a string NAD in Kakinada is, so it will extract the remaining string. So what will be the remaining string? So it will be NADA. Right? So now I want to exit this. I'm using 7. Thank you.